Hey guys, it's KidFista101 here. I'm going to be doing a software review for a ClayMation Studio to make stop motions with this program. Right now I'm using ClayMation Studio 2.0, which 3.0 is out right now and it records in HD, but I do not own it at this time. Keep in mind this program is not free, so yeah. So let's get started with the tutorial. So here I've opened my ClayMation Studio, and I'm presented with this screen that says Settings. And what you want to do on that is you want to choose your camera device and your capture size. And in 2.0, you can only choose 640 by 480 as your highest resolution. And then you could choose your frame rate, which I choose 20 frames per second, and sometimes more or sometimes less. So in these boxes, it's mostly like your title and stuff. So like we'll name it tutorial, author, blah, comments, I don't know. So you can you choose your audio and stuff on that folder. And we'll get to this button right here in a second. This is very important. So what you want to do is you want to position your camera however you like it. I like putting mine on top of something. And what you want to do, I'm using a webcam here, so it's not the best. You want to get some tape, you can see, and you just want to tape down your camera or camera tripod or sturdy it somehow so where it doesn't move. And so I'm going to do this, and I'll see you. Now once you've gotten that positioned, all your taped down camera and the camera holder or whatever, you want to tape down your base plate or whatever you're using to film, or the stage you're filming on. I'm using a Lego base plate, so you want to tape it down so there wouldn't be any bumps on it during the filming of your video. So let me do that real quick. So here I've taped all the corners down on my base plate, and I'm going to position my Lego character in front of the camera. And right now you're probably thinking, wow, that's terrible quality. I don't like this at all. So what you want to do is you want to go to menu, settings, and then setup. And here you can change the zoom, the focus, the pan, and the tilt, and some other things that can be quite useful. So first we're going to be, oh wait, 1 second. Oh, here we go. You need to uncheck auto when you do that. So what you want to do is you want to get it so where it looks pretty good. Yeah, that looks okay. And then you can choose right, left, or wherever. Alright, and tilt. You can mess around with that. You want to take off the true color. Well, the camera I'm using is a webcam, and it has this thing with it called true color, and you want to take off any auto features on your camera because this will mess up your settings. First, you can tone down the brightness or tone it up. I think that's about good. Change the contrast a little bit. I like it really contrast. Yeah, you could just mess around with the settings, saturation, choose how much color you want in it. I like it around there or something. And you can mess around with the other settings, and if there's any other ones on your device, you can use those. So It still doesn't look as best, but I'm pretty sure on the newest one there's more features with the settings, the ClayMation Studio 3.0. So you could press OK, and you come up to the screen. And what I forgot to tell you about earlier is the layout of this program. So here's your menu bar or title bar or whatever you want to call it. Has this help button, info button, minimize, maximize, and close. And then it has these 4 tabs on the right hand side. This one is for camera. You can adjust the brightness, which we did in the setup thing, but I think you can do some other stuff with it. You can mirror, flip, whatever, all that stuff. I don't really know what it does. Auto capture is sometimes useful if you want to make a time lapse, or if you're quick with your movements and you don't want to press capture every single time. You can adjust the grid settings, like if you want to line something up. The drawing, I'm not really sure what this is, but I don't really use this. Now here we have the chroma key. If you have a green screen, this is very useful to mask objects or mask your image into an object or whatever. But I am not going to be showing this in this tutorial. This is rotoscope. You can compare an image to your feed on your camera, and then you have audio/music. Down here is your frame bar or whatever, and you can choose from preview mode and then capture mode, and there's all these different things you can do on it. You can add titles, intro, audio, whatever. Here's the classic play and fast forward and all that stuff. Here's a capture button, which you can actually use the space bar to use, and the onion skin, which we will talk about later. So first thing you want to do is position your person how you want it, and then click space bar. And I don't know if you heard that, but it makes like a like sound, sort of like a camera taking a picture. And next, before we go on, you want to turn this onion scanning feature on. And if you notice, my hand is transparent, and that is because it compares the previous frame to the frame on the feed. So if you can see, if I move the Lego guy's hand or body a little bit, or let me move it some more, you can see that it's sort of transparent and sort of moving. So you can take another frame, move it however much you want, take another frame, take another frame, repeat, and then I will come back with my finished product. So as you can see here, I've taken all my frames up to frame 24. If I can, after I shot all these frames, I made it so where a guy lifts his arm up and hits his hand on his head and his hat flies around. And once you have on all your frames, you can press this play button, and it plays it and it loops. And as you can see here, it's a guy twisting his hat around. So if you want to change the frame rate, you can always go back up to settings and then frame rate or whatever. And then once you have all this, you could save your project first, and then after you do that, you want to do output and then you can choose one of these. I prefer MPEG. I don't know why. Sometimes I do the other ones. I'm not sure. Wish they had an MPEG 4, but like, never mind. You click that. You can choose your resolution. Don't really know what. Guess I'll choose this one. Choose your frame rate. Best. And you can put your audio on it before you do this, and then you press OK, and it asks you to save it, and then you save it as something, and then it renders everything out, and you're left with a finished product. So today I showed you how to make a ClayMation Studio project and film with stop motion. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and look forward to other tutorials. Thank you and have a good day.